Hello and welcome to the first installment of Quaranfiends Recap. That is a tournament series that we host here in Springfield, Missouri. I'm your host, Lieferson. Let's talk about it. And just a little precursor, the next tournament that we host is going to be the 22nd of July. Last recordings I had to do on a very old laptop, so bear in mind the quality is going to be a little shoddy. So Quaranfiends is a Springfield, Missouri Smash Bros. Tournament at the basement of Sunshine Lanes here in Springfield. It is a Vex tournament, so that's really cool. Anyways, we had a lovely 12 entrants for the Melee side, including the ever-present Gaz and Flower Dog. But we also had a little guest appearance by Travi, who is a North Carolinian Luigi and Ice Climber main who was in town for an internship. I highly recommend you listen to his interview with Coyote Cocktail over on his YouTube channel. The link will obviously be in the description. He talks about how he used to host and how he got into the tournament series, and it's super informative and awesome. So just kind of running through the bracket, we actually had another surprise entrant with Sly Racha, our resident Minecraft god, but he had a set versus Gwat, which was amazing. It was a 6 set. Sly took the first game after some SDs by Mario, and then eventually Mario kind of picked up on it. It really saw some awesome adaptation by Mario in this set.
I was starting to see Mario do like reading some more rules. Okay.
And had a really funny last game. Randall to make it up to a last game scenario in the set, but ultimately Mario just kind of did the better player thing and took it out. And then in winners quarters, we actually have myself versus the North Carolina kid, Travi. Really fun set. I switched to Fox recently, and it was like my first time playing against Luigi in tournament. And it was 3-0 Travi, which was kind of a fun upset. And but it was a really funny set. A lot of SDs on my part, but it was ultimately awesome.
Ooh, okay. Oh my god. Whoa, what the heck? It's interesting. But I think that's going to be the set.
Then other sets and winners. Gaz 3-0'd par 4 per usual. Flower Dog gave Mario the beak with, Mario showing a little bit of vigor in that set. Actually, the set that was like worth mentioning in that round was the off-stream set with Dag versus Dry Bones, where Dag almost took it, but ultimately lost 2-3. Another off-stream match was Carter, who's kind of our resident O2er, who's really putting a lot of work lately. He took Gwat to last game, so that was really cool, but Gwat ultimately clutched it out. And then Par 4 and Kellogg, who are kind of our other kind of bottom players, had a really close set. That was off-stream again. It was a 3-2 by Par 4. Then in losers round 2, we actually had our third set in a row where Gwat was taken to last game, but this time he was unable to clutch out against our resident Dag, aka Coyote Cocktail. That was a really nice win by Dag, showing that he is in that top 5 contention for the power rankings. He just kind of has the Gwats and myself to really show that he can be toe-to-toe with them. In winners semis, Gaz showed his resilience against the out-of-towner, wasn't really shook, and quickly dispatched of the Luigi, and even beat the Ice Climbers later in the set. It was a 3-0.
I feel like it'd be good. Yeah, I'm not a Ooh.
And then Flower Dog, of course, taking out Dry Bones off stream with a quick 3-1, keeping the meme alive.
Get 3-1.
Then back to losers. In losers quarters, we had Dag, who was fresh off the win from Gwat, try his hand versus Luigi, Travi, but couldn't quite seal the edge guards and wasn't necessarily looking the most present in the matchup knowledge, so ultimately lost 3-0. On the other side, we have myself versus Dry Bones, who had our classic set. Definitely showing the holes in my Fox's gameplay. Couldn't jump out of shine. I don't know what that was about. Whatever. But it was a 3-0 classic. Then back up to winners finals, we had the classic James, aka Gaz, versus Flower Dog. And it went about as well as we thought it would. The first 2 games really showed James taking advantage of some bad situations that Flower Dog put himself in, 2 3 stocks back to back. And then at the end, Rick was kind of showing some presence of mind, started getting a little bit better, and it was a very close last game. Pretty fun set overall, maybe minus those first 2 games. And then finally, Travi had their tournament come to a close by losing to our resident third placer, Dry Bones, 3-0 on stream. Pretty close set. And then the classic, Rick and Dry Bones, losers finals. Rick changing characters, but ultimately got the 3-1 again to keep the meme alive.
Get 3-1.
And then back to grand finals, we finally had the rematch Gaz versus Flower Dog. Now, did Flower Dog learn from his mistakes? He did end it in a very close last game for winners finals, so maybe, well, Flower Dog did have a lot of beers in between there, so he was kind of taking a new drunken master approach in the matchup. He even said, like, in the middle of the first stock, "Oh shit, I'm feeling it." So that was pretty funny. But even though each game was closer than the last, Gaz still took it 3-0, making Gaz the winner of Quaranfiends 4 without losing a single game. Will somebody be able to stop him? But yeah, that was Quaranfiends number 4. Please check out Coyote Cocktail's awesome interviews. They're super sick, they're well edited, and they're hilarious. Subscribe if you want to. Check out Lieferson 2 for the tournament VODs. And this is Lieferson signing out.